Okay. All right. I don't feel like recording. Welcome to another episode of Yogi Barrett Sucks. I'm Yogi Barrett. I am a professional skin whooper from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been doing skin whoopings for 20 years. Osama bin Laden, slanging ang for 2 decades. And I actually started this channel as purely just an art channel. This was for art and entertainment purposes only, and it was a way for me to get away from the world of tattooing and just do something that was creative and different. But just like everything else, tattooing has once again consumed the other parts of my life that have nothing to do with tattooing at all, i.e. YouTube. So I realized real quick that if this is going to be an art and entertainment channel only, you guys are gonna get a video like once a month. I'm gonna get 0 engagement. Secret Team Awesome Club is I'm gonna be the only one with the secrets. So I have decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and make videos of me doing tattoos and upload them to YouTube. Now hold on, let me be clear. Let me be as clear as possible. By no means does that mean I'm going to start making videos on how to tattoo. That's not happening. I'm a gatekeeper tattooer, could never. Y'all got a better chance of seeing Jesus. So if that's what you're waiting on, you're gonna be waiting a while. I am not teaching anyone tips, tricks, techniques. I'm not developing anyone's skill. I am simply just sharing cool videos of me doing cool tattoos. That's it. So now that we got that out of the way, I'll still be doing drawings, I'll still be doing paintings. All that stuff is still gonna remain on the channel. It's gonna be cool. I had decided to move away from doing prints. That's gonna take too much time. I don't have time for that. But I will sell the originals. So, I mean, if you're interested, and since I'm uploading tattoos now as well, if you'd like to get tattooed, there's an email button at the top of my Instagram. If you hit that, it'll take you right to me. Instagram link in the description. All right, so super awesome badass client wanted a mixed style tattoo based on a tattoo that I had done before. Now he sent me this tattoo. This is a lucky cat that I did a while back. We got the realistic gold lucky cat, and we have the illustrative flowers and waves. Now for those of you who don't know, mixing styles is what I'm quote unquote famous for in tattooing. Not in life, but what I'm known for is my work. So when it comes to mixed style tattooing, which is a style where you take something realistic and you add illustrative elements with the realism, and you get this sort of clash, you get this sort of contrast of styles. Now, a lot of people in the business try to give me credit for creating that style. Not true. I never said that, never created anything. In fact, I'm pretty far off from creating anything new. Like I just kind of took some things and put them together. Now, there were tattooers who came before me who did this same exact thing. But I always say, innovation is rewarded, execution is worship. What that means is simply, I just did it better than the other people who did it before me. But my influences for mixed style tattooing didn't come from tattooing at all. I was born in '88. So when I was growing up, I was obsessed with any movie that combined cartoons with the real world. So my influence for putting together different tattoo styles actually came from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Cool World, Space Jam. Mary Poppins had the penguins. I was always fascinated with that stuff growing up, but because I'm a tattooer, I had to find a way to incorporate my obsession with that stuff in the world of tattooing. So that meant taking something real and combining it with something illustrated. And it caught fire. So we're doing a mixed style tattoo today. You guys ready? So for the first one of these, I figured this was a great tattoo to start on. I had to rely on ChatGPT for my reference for this one. I jumped around to a few different websites and things like that. I couldn't really find the reference that I was looking for. So I jumped into chat, typed in a few things, it led me down a path, we got to this. Now this reference was super sick. I thought this was gonna be awesome to tattoo. So I pulled this one along with a few more like it, but ultimately this is the one that I landed on. This is the one that I like the most. This is the one we're going with. Super awesome badass client did have one request, and that was for me to shorten the fangs, which was not a problem. Jumped in there, shortened the fangs up, got those done. I had to do a little bit of improvising on the mask there where I pulled the fangs back. So that part of the mask was missing, so I had to fill that in, but that was relatively easy. My client also wanted to add some cherry blossom flowers, which I had no problem with. So we added a bunch of those guys floating around in there. Some in front of the mask, some behind the mask. One thing I love about stuff like this is it really kind of helps me fill up areas where I don't have a whole lot going on. Now, one thing I didn't want to do with this tattoo that I had done with the Lucky Cat, I didn't want to make this too similar, so I didn't add waves, but I did do a blue background. And I pulled a little bit of like some smoky stuff going on, some skin breaks. So I went that direction to break things up a little bit and give it a little something something. Jumped in here and did a color mock-up, which really, honestly, this is just overkill right now because I knew what I was gonna do. I knew what direction we were gonna go in. I knew what color palette I was already gonna use. But it never hurts to just do one if you have the time. That way, whenever you get into your tattoo, you're not second guessing anything. All right, so we're gonna wrap up prep work. We're almost done here. Next, we have to set up. So the next thing I gotta do now that we're done with prep work is I gotta go set up for this tat. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me and show you guys a little bit of that stuff before we get to the main event. Chimao. We're almost, can you feel it? Can you feel it happening? Now that we're here, so far away. Strap in, youngins. I'm good at this. Yeah, man. We'll do this. have it. Golden Hannya mixed style tattoo. Super fun tattoo. I loved every minute of it. I assure you, my client did not like any part of that, but he will love wearing it. Now, you guys don't just watch me do this and then think you can do it. That's not how it works. I mean, they say the greats make it look easy. Oh. Okay. All right, let me chill. I need to stop doing that. People are gonna think I'm serious. Anyway, let's show you guys how it came out.